How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to yet another weekly warehouse update. We got a lot of stuff we're going to throw at you, including a Father's Day sale and an exclusive textile disc, so you're going to want to stay tuned to see it all. But we're going to start it off with a little trilogy release that happened this week. A bunch of fun discs. We're going to go left to right here. First off, we have a Kristen Tatar Saint Pro. The Saint Pro is a really fun, I think it's like an 8 or 9 speed. It doesn't have the flight numbers on here, but I think it's 8 or 9 speed. The Pro is a more overstable version of the Saint. So the Saint's a nice hydro flip disc. In my experience at least, the Pro I think is a little bit more to what you might think the Saint would have been, which is a lot dead straight, little fade at the end. I believe that's what the Saint Pro will give you. Next down, I know this gives you a dead straight flight, is the Claymore here, Kristen Tatar Claymore. This is an Opto Burst, I believe, Gold Orbit, same thing. Gold Orbit Claymore here, dead straight. If you're looking for a really nice straight mid, that's a good option. So you even have this sick black one, black on black. That's always fun. Then we have their new putter from Dynamic, the Jury. So this is an overstable throwing putter, beaded throwing putter, really good hand feel. Definitely feels different from the Judge. You can see the rim profile there. It almost like looks like it's going to be their Deputy and then has an out jut to a bead down there. So very comfortable hand feel. I haven't had a chance to throw it yet, but definitely need to take one of those out and see what it's all about. And then last but not least from Trilogy, we have the Kristen Tatar first ever 1,000 rated woman on the planet, Grace. So these are Royal Grand Graces. The Grace is a phenomenal disc, and then obviously it's a piece of history celebrating her 1,000 rated first person to ever get it. We got it in some, like that was like a purpley, a pinky one. We got some white ones here that look great, yellow, and it looks like some blue ones back here as well, almost tealish. So if you want to pick up a piece of history, commemorate Kristen's incredible accomplishment of getting to 1,000 rated, we have these in stock.
All right, over here at the drop shelf again, I'm going to talk to you about some Lone Star. It's been a little while since we've talked about a Lone Star restock, so I'm going to run you through what we got. We got some nice plastic here. So first off, we've got the Dillo here, short for armadillo. If you've never thrown these, actually this is I think the first Lone Star disc I ever saw, because we were in Texas and some guys were throwing these around and telling us about it. They've really started to perfect their, I believe this is the Alpha plastic, kind of like their swirly premium one. These ones are nice and stiff. The Dillo is really cool because you have that thumb track like lid style disc. They can handle a forehand, but they fly really straight. I actually think these are a super unique disc and really fun. Great for approach shots that stay near the basket because they're not super fast. Then we have the Curl. I'm telling you, man, this is the best blend of the Alpha plastic that I felt yet. Really nice and stiff and super premium. Love the Curl stamp as well. This was in Hunter's bag for quite some time. It's like an 11 speed that flips up and just goes forever. These things bomb. Really awesome control driver. Then we have the Dome. You can see they've got some like kind of swirly stuff going on there as well. This is kind of a flippy 8-speed situation here, so a good roller disc, very, very understable, but great for a slower arm to get some distance as well. Then we've got the Lone Wolf. This is their understable mid-range here in a 5-speed. Also in that plastic, I think there's also some kind of, see, you get some of the cool swirls. They do a good job with those. Yeah, this is in the Bravo plastic. And then down here, this is a fun one. We got the Mad Cat. I always love the stamp on this. It's like a sketch drawing. I think this was like that owner had some of like their grandkids or something do some of the drawings for their stamps, which is fun. But the Mad Cat is actually really nice. It's an overstable fairway. Some of them can come in really beefy, but a lot of them fly just kind of like a Thunderbird type overstability where like you can still push them out there. They just reliably go left. Then we've got the Mockingbird. Now this one was in Hunter's bag for a long time. This is an awesome disc. I also really love this stamp. And like I said, this run is really kind of blowing me away. This plastic feels really good. Very comfortable fairway driver, hyzer flip machine. These things, I've watched them thrown so many times. And they're incredible. Like if you haven't tried the Mockingbird and you're looking for a hyzer flip driver, these are money. And then we have a putter here. This is the Penny putter. This is kind of their flagship putter. Beadless, very agreeable mold. It's a good thrower, a good putter as well. Also in this just money run of Alpha. Seriously, the best run I've ever gotten from them. And then over here we've got the Tombstone. Nice fast overstable disc right here with a pretty cool unique stamp on there as well. So make sure to check out the Lone Star restock. We've got some more of it finally back on the shelves, and like I said, that plastic is the best run they've done. It's really, really solid. So Check it out.
If you haven't heard about our text deals yet, essentially what they are is each and every week on Wednesday at 5 p.m. you get a text to your phone that is that week's text deal. Sometimes it's crazy discounted discs, sometimes they're custom stamped discs, and sometimes they're just something completely different. But each week you get that text to your phone and it works by you simply replying to buy. So this week, for instance, we're doing something we've never done before. We ordered these exclusively for the text deal. It is a preview of one of the 5 stamps that we're going to be dropping at Worlds. So at Worlds, each day there's going to be a different foundation themed stamp hitting the shelves while we're vending there at our store. And this is the first one here. So we're calling this stamp Stranger Things because, you know, kind of looks fun upside down. These are Halo Thunderbirds. So if you're not going to be at Worlds, or if you are going to be at Worlds but you want to go ahead and pick up one of the discs, the only way to get your hands on these before Worlds, and you have to be in person at Worlds to get them, so the only way to get them online is through the text deal. So to join the text deal, you're going to text 833-255-8270, the word join. So you text join to 833-255-8270. You'll get a welcome offer. It'll be a sick offer on our performance dad hats. But then on Wednesday, if you join from now till Tuesday, Wednesday at 5, you will get your opportunity to buy one of these early. No one else will see these until Worlds happens in late August. So make sure you sign up. Again, that's join. You text the word join to 833-255-8270. And you'll get your opportunity to get your hands on one of these bad boys next week.
You all got dads, right? And guess what? Father's Day, it's coming up soon, okay? I'm a dad. I'm hoping I get something for Father's Day this year. And what better gift than these wonderful discs, okay? We've got so many awesome discs on the site. I know the dad in your life probably loves disc golf too. Even if he doesn't, now's the time to introduce him. But if he does, even better, because we are running a Father's Day sale. You can get 15% off the site, okay? So we're gonna make it a little more affordable for you to grab a gift for your dad. It's gonna mean the world to him. Pick anything on the site, you throw it in there, and yeah, like I said, if your dad hasn't played disc golf before, now's the time to introduce him. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I just introduced you to the greatest sport on earth. If he does play disc golf, get him the disc. It's gonna help his game even more. Check something out on the site. Get your dad something for Father's Day. Come on. You know, he was working really hard to raise you, or he already did raise you, and it's hard, okay? It's really hard. That's all I'm going to say about that. So make sure you get your dad a Father's Day gift. We're going to be running this sale for a little while. How long are we running the sale? We're going to be running the sale through Father's Day. But if you want to make sure that disc gets there in time, get on it now. You know, be ahead of time. Be the amazing child, the favorite child that gets the Father's Day gift ahead of time and has it wrapped up, ready to go. Get them 1 disc, get them 5 discs. Whole site 15% off. Make sure to check it out.
MVP, the restock is finally fully up. So all of the mainly drivers in this restock, to be honest with you, but we got a bunch of sick Craves. There's some Eclipse ones still on the site here. This is prime glow season right now because it's still nice and warm. It's actually better to play at night now than it is during the day, because during the day it's just hot outside, and the cold happens at night. We have some Echoes, we got all kinds of stuff, but what I want to really push on is, if you watched our video with Simon, if you didn't, go watch it. It's a great time. We got to play Maple Hill Golds, and during that I leaned heavily on this disc right here, the Dimension. Couldn't remember the name of it all video long. I got it now. It's the Dimension. And we actually posted a video of me throwing it on Instagram, and a lot of people were commenting about how their Dimension doesn't fly like that. Theirs is way more overstable. I'm imagining there's something different about this run, because y'all have watched me play. I don't have a crazy big arm, but these Dimensions, and I don't think mine's crazy light. I think it's in the 170s. My Dimension, I can just rip on hyzer and it just pushes, or if there's a little wind, it'll get a nice flip. If I throw it flat, it gets a full turn. The big thing is they just go far. Even on pure hyzer, I'm just pushing this disc farther than anything in my bag, probably farther than most discs I've ever thrown. It just goes far. And if you're throwing, I wouldn't recommend it if you're only throwing 350-ish. This probably is gonna be crazy overstable, but if you're pushing 400, I throw 425, I would say. So you're pushing 400 to 450, somewhere in that range. Check out the Dimension. You can really lean into it, you can really trust it, and it just goes far and it flies fast, which makes sense. It's a 14 speed. So you can check this disc out. It's I think it was the last disc to finalize this restock going up, and then very soon we're gonna have an even bigger restock. But if you are in that 350 foot range, and you're like, Hunter, why are you telling me about a disc I can't throw? That sucks. Then the disc I already told you about is the one you want to be throwing, which is the Crave. This thing is what will be your money maker if you're throwing, really even if you're throwing 400 feet. This disc is incredible. Don't let the 6.5 speed scare you. It will go probably as far as your distance drivers. It just is effortless distance, a nice dead straight pushing flight. If you rip it on hydrant, you can get a little flip out of it. And it's a disc that makes a lot of people fall in love with MVP. So if you're looking, I know it's Axiom, but all the same. If you're looking to get in on the MVP Axiom hype train, check out the Crave, check out the Dimension, check out the Echo, check out the Envy, check out all the MVP discs live on our site right now.
All right, got something pretty cool here from Discmania. So a while back, I think it may have been Black Friday, they started running new mystery boxes with kind of a theme where you had to collect different stones. I'm sure you probably saw it, they marketed it everywhere. Really fun theme, but if you didn't get the box, you couldn't get the discs until now. So they actually allowed us to purchase some of the stones, and we've got them here. We've got a few here. So these are actually two of the best ones, and this is my favorite, the Iron Stone. These are Color Glow C-Line P3Xs. I've been bagging the P3X since I got my hand on one of these back at the end of last year. We've got a few different colors of these, just a limited amount, so if you really want one, make sure to grab one. But really, really awesome throwing putter, nice and reliably overstable, shallow in the hand. Like, I love the P3X. I honestly feel like it's my perfect throwing putter. And that's saying something because I switch those a lot. And then we also have these Flex 1 C-Line FD3s, and Flex 1 means they are super gummy. Like, these things are, for those of you who love the gummy plastic, that is what you're getting here. Overstable fairway driver. Most of you know what an FD3 is. Nice and reliable, but yeah. So we got two of the stones here. Make sure to check those out. Just a limited amount of them, but it's really cool that we were able to order those after the mystery boxes. So you don't have a mystery with these. You can pick out the disc you want and just get it.
Do you hate rollaways? Me too. Welcome to Elevation section, where rollaways are just a myth. They're just a figment of your imagination. We got some new colors going on. We have the koi in, what are we calling this, magma. That's fun, a magma coin. If you haven't seen Elevation before, this is what they do. So that when you throw it, it hits and sticks. It grabs the chains, it grabs the ground, it grabs whatever it touches, even onto your hands. Next down the line, we even have some interceptors, which is like their overstable approach disc. So you can like rip it forehand, it finishes hard. This is like their original one. When you throw Spy Kaisers, it just like collapses into the ground. That's the whole draw of it. They've bumped up into some different drivers. So we have the Gecko here, but we also have the Binks in a brand new colorway. They're calling this one Orchid. I would have went with the Lakers, but that might have been trademarked, so it makes sense they're going with Orchid. But you can see it. Very fun. The Binks is like basically a T-bird. They also have the Arowana. This one can sometimes have like a cool clear plastic going on with it. Another putting putter. And then the Psychic down here is their 12 speed. So if you're looking for a distance driver that you can dig into the ground and sit, we have the Psychic here. So really fun if you love flexi plastic and you're like, Trevor, you thought those FD3s were flexi. I want something way softer. You're not gonna get much softer than this. Elevation, live on the site.
Last thing I want to showcase real quick here is we've got these beautiful hats. We got them in a few weeks ago. A lot of people are still commenting, where are the hats at? They're on the site. We wear them all the time. People are still they're on the site. We have them. We have them in the color I'm wearing, kind of the tan. We've got this nice, beautiful brown. And then we also have the navy blue as well. I think this is by far my favorite hat we've ever run. They're super comfortable. They're just a great quality hat. And yeah, a lot of people have been asking about them. So make sure to check them out. They're under the college foundation hat, but obviously if you go to the apparel and hats like collection on our site, you'll find them there as well. So make sure to check those out. They're awesome. And another great Father's Day gift. So make sure to check it out. So do not forget, sign up for that text deal. If you want to get in on that really awesome custom stamped disc, you can sign up 822, nope, what was it? 833-255. You can sign up at 8.
Text join.
You text join?
2.
Okay, you can text the word join to 833-255-8270. That's 833-255-8270. Text join to that number, and that'll get you on our text deals list. Make sure to do that so you can get awesome text deals such as this cool custom stamp disc that's coming. You want to be a part of that list. It's great. We do our best sales on that list and drops. A lot of awesome stuff this week. Remember Father's Day sale. Make sure to check that out. Best time to buy a Father's Day gift. A lot of awesome stuff on the site and more awesome stuff coming next week. So make sure to tune in each and every week to stay updated with the weekly warehouse update. And we'll see you then.